what we'll go through, let us go through the curriculum that we are going to, complete in this session.
Uh-huh.
So, are you able to see
Yes.
this?
Yeah. Yeah.
So here we'll be covering in the Citrix curriculum, we'll be covering the Citrix architecture part that we'll discuss today. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
what are the component, what are the use of what are you
You,
going to do?
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Your voice is breaking in the middle, Amar. I can't hear. Again, I lost. If you're talking, I can't hear.
is it okay now?
Ah, it's okay now. Yeah, now I can hear.
So, what we'll discuss is we'll discuss about the architecture and components today. We'll discuss about like how are you going to design and we'll set up of the hypervisor, installing of the hypervisor. These are the like prerequisites. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we'll
Mm-hmm.
cover up the prerequisites we need. Then we'll
Mm-hmm.
jump into the lab section for this. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So first of all, we'll discuss the theoretical part of architecture and components. Then we'll
Mm-hmm.
discuss the theoretical part of the prerequisites, what we need and why we need. Then we'll set up this in the lab. I'll be giving you one of the IP of the VM that you can take the remote session,
Mm-hmm.
and throughout the session I'll guide you how to set up the hypervisor and to configure. Again, what we'll do? Again, we'll continue from there because it's
Okay.
a continuous lab.
Okay.
Yeah, in the continuous lab. Basically,
Mm-hmm.
if you what so that we'll be using tomorrow.
Okay.
Then we'll
So
discuss about.
so after the class, if any, like if I want to practice, if I would do, is it like available to log in and do? Okay.
No, practice in the sense like if you want to do practice, I can give for some time,
Mm-hmm.
but you can
Yeah,
tell me
as
what
in
is
like
the
what
timing.
timings you can log in. If you tell me, I can log in as the
Yeah,
timing.
but the challenge over here is same machine we are going to do. But if we are going to do practice means wherever we have left, you have to complete till that. Okay?
No, I understood. Okay.
And second thing is you know this is that is why it's better that you can do it in the you can do it in our session itself,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
then you can practice if you have in your lab in your office. If you have Citrix environment in your office, you can also do hands-on over there also. Okay.
The thing is, yeah, there's no Citrix hands-on as of now because I'm on a bench right now. So they only have given me the laptop, which I don't have any access to anything. I'm just using for internet purpose. That's it.
Okay, so at least you do practice and take the screenshots. Whenever you are going to do the
Yeah.
practice, in the session.
And also
Okay.
we have
So
recordings, right? If any doubt or anything,
yes, yes,
I
yes.
just see the
So you can
recording also.
come to
Yeah.
know like yes, you can come to know what are the setting up license file server not required. Okay, will not do this and setting up license. These are the Citrix components you'll be going to
Mm-hmm.
install and master image will prepare. Complete curriculum will be covering within 20 hours, where we'll be understanding focusing only on the Citrix component and the architecture
Mm-hmm.
and how to implement. So considering that, whenever I'm explaining anything theoretical part, if you have a doubt, please let me know because we have short time where we are going to do the lab theory.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So let me start today with the architecture and the components. This is very important. One more thing I would just like to add, the communication flow. Communication flow is not there here, so I'll add the communication flow over here.
Mm-hmm.
So then we can jump into the lab. Mostly from tomorrow, I think you will be getting the lab
Mm-hmm.
because today we'll be discussing about more into theoretical part because architecture components that will take some time. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So first of all, let us talk about what is a Citrix. So if I talk about Citrix, usually what do you understand? If I talk about what is a Citrix virtual apps and desktop. First of all, let me tell you the topic or the course that we are covering. It is Citrix virtual. This is Citrix. This is Citrix virtual apps and desktops. Okay. Citrix virtual apps and desktop. In short, it is called as CVAD. Okay. In short, it is called as a CVAD. Apps and desktop. In short, it is called as a CVAD.
Mhm.
Okay, this completely set up in the this is set up in on-premises environment. On-premises means what do you understand by
Physical servers.
on-premises? Physical servers. Your on-site data center, your physical data center. Okay.
Mhm.
There is one more Citrix product that is called Citrix Dash. What do you
Mhm.
mean by Citrix Dash? Dash means
No idea.
this is Citrix Desktop as a service. In Citrix, even this CWAD also is Citrix Desktop as a service. Here also we are providing VDI. In Dash also we are providing VDI. But here in case of Dash, Citrix management components are in Citrix Cloud. Citrix Cloud, not public cloud. Okay.
Is it something like AWS and Azure hosted?
Yes, yes. It is something like kind of AWS or Azure, but in the backend component, mostly believe that it will be Azure environment. Okay.
Mhm.
So,
Okay.
but it is hosted as a Citrix Cloud. You will not log in as a a portal.azure.com or something.
Mhm.
You will log in cloud.citrix.com and you will get a Citrix Cloud login page. So that will be like
So here is there is no hybrid model. This is a completely cloud module. DaaS means.
Dash. Okay,
Okay.
but Dash and on-premises everything almost same, but only difference is in Dash. Actually, the course what you are covering CVAD, it is good that first of all, as you should know what is CVAD, what is the on-prem setup. In on-prem setup, you will install and configure Citrix components. Okay? Citrix components. Okay? So you will install and configure in Citrix components. Say for example, one component is delivery controller, okay, which is the main core component. Okay, delivery controller. Then license server. Okay, then your say for example director server. You will be know about SQL server. If you want to do it from the scratch only for your Citrix environment, if you want to manage all the components, Azure hypervisor, even we need to install in the dash also. But these are the core components that even storefronts.
Okay.
These
So
are the
all these things we should install in one single
no.
virtual
I'll tell you.
machine.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you that these component now it is not recommended to install because delivery controller have a web console now. License server works have a web is a web console. Storefront server is having it works over IIS. This is also have a web console. So you can install everything on the single machine. That is for the test environment. Okay, that is for POC lab or test environment where you can just install, explore, and you don't need it further. But in production, you should install multiple instances of these components on separate machine on dedicated machines. Okay.
Okay, on separate instance everything.
Yes.
So DC is different, LS is different, and director server is
Yes.
different. SFS is different, and SQL is different.
Yes. Director server and delivery controller you can install on the single machine even if it is a small environment. Say for example, if there are some 1,000, 2,000 users,
Hmm.
then a director server you can install it on the delivery controller. It's why do we need a separate server for that?
Okay,
Okay.
and all these components which you mentioned, the Citrix components, all these are on client OS or server OS, like Windows Server 2019 or Windows 11. Uh,
All these are infra server should be installed on the server OS.
okay. So the minimum criteria for these is 2019 Windows Server or earlier also will
It
work.
depends upon the version. It depends upon the version.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. I was talking about trying to explain about the Citrix Cloud. So this is the Citrix Cloud. Okay. So
Okay.
where you can log in, and this is the OTP will be coming, and after you log in, you will get one Citrix Cloud login page for this. Okay.
So this Citrix Cloud is hosted on Azure now, which you're showing me the page because
Yes, that is Citrix Cloud. That will be hosted on the Citrix data center. They might be using Azure or they might be using their own Gen server. That is completely in the backend structure. Okay.
Okay. So technically, with the thing which you're showing me in our Citrix Cloud is Dash, or this is something
It's a
like
dash.
in.
It is dash.
Okay.
This is dash, and
Okay.
after you log in, I'll tell you the
Usually the backend, if it's Azure, Microsoft Azure, we'll first log into Azure and then we will see the
no, no,
components,
no,
right? It's not like
no,
that.
no,
Okay.
not like this. So
Typing or showing something, or I can't see anything. I can just see Citrix
suppose I
Cloud.
will tell you what happens after you log in. After you log in to this page, okay? This is Citrix Dash, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Cloud.citrix.com. When
Mm-hmm.
you try to log into cloud.citrix.com,
Mm-hmm.
you have to, first of all, your account should be there,
Yeah.
okay?
Domain name.
It's not
Yeah.
very simple. Your account should be there. Your
Okay.
organization, whomever, suppose how the process is, suppose I will purchase Citrix Dash, okay?
Yeah.
When I will purchase Citrix Dash, I will be my mail ID, whatever mail ID I have provided will be
Mm-hmm.
the full administrator and the
Mm-hmm.
first and full administrator. Okay. Then what I'll do, once I log in, I will get this kind of page. Okay.
Okay.
This kind of, after signing to Citrix Cloud, I'll
Mm-hmm.
be getting this kind of page: home, library, identity, network location, resource
Mm-hmm.
location, and right side I can see whatever the services I have available. Okay,
So these services which you're just showing me, is this all services which license we have taken separately, or is this default thing?
separate, because Citrix Cloud is not giving only Dash. Citrix Cloud is giving you Nextcolor. Citrix Cloud will be giving you ADM. Citrix Cloud will be giving you app layering. Citrix Cloud will give you web console. So there are multiple Citrix products are available. Those
Mm-hmm.
are available in Citrix Cloud. So for example, Nextcolor, Secure Private Access, ITSM. These are all are separate. They
Mm-hmm.
can come as a bundle also. Like for example, if I go with Citrix Dash, I can get Citrix Dash with some other, maybe I can get with the ITSM adapter also, whichever is required for Citrix Dash.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm going with Netscaler, then I may get secure private access also. So there are some bundles also available, and there are some individual components also available. Okay.
Okay.
So apart from that, when you log into Citrix Cloud, you will be getting some kind of notification or a home. If you select the home, now notification it is highlighted, but actually the page is home page. Okay, this is the home page.
Mm-hmm.
In the home page, you can see here what are the components you have purchased. Okay, and in the top right here, it will show you the license expiry date, and you can see here what are the components you have selected. There are many components are also available,
Mm-hmm.
and here it will show you what are the components. Resource location means wherever you have installed some cloud components.
Mm-hmm.
Cloud, with the sense the you have the resources, how many domains you have. So this is completely separate topic. Okay, the Citrus
Mm-hmm.
cloud part.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where you can get into notification, and here is the main home page where you will see what are the services you have purchased. There also you will see some services. If you have not purchased, it will ask you to try also. It will ask
Mm-hmm.
you try now.
Okay.
If in case it is ready try available, it will enable for you for some time, 30 days, 60 days, it will be enabled. If in case of, for example, dash, if you try now, so that for the dash it will ask you for a demo in the sense the try is not available. The Citrix expert, Citrix someone will give you a demo for that. Okay,
So
enabled
usually, if
in
we
the.
go with Citrix Dash Cloud, then we see all these options and all the
Yes,
services which we purchase. But when we
yes.
go with the on-premises, we don't have the access to this UI because this is technically cloud,
No,
that is
this is on-prem.
on-premises.
If you are going to on-prem, you are not going to access this console. This cloud console, in the single console, you are enabling multiple services. But in
Okay.
on-prem, you have to install all these services. Suppose, for example,
Similar to
Nextcloud.
Salesforce, right? Salesforce has their own website, their own services, and everything. If you
Yes,
purchase,
yes, mm,
this is single point of login and everything. You have
yes,
something similar to that, right?
yes, correct.
Okay.
So now, suppose I am the administrator. I want to add you as the administrator to manage Citrix Dash. Only Citrix Dash, not anything else. Okay.